Culley's really specialises in flavour not fry products. There's plenty of other hot sauces on the market that really sort of blow people's heads off. We took the angle of more family orientated and gourmet everyday, rather than that sort of super hot. We also use fresh natural ingredients, and the chilies are from New Zealand. They're actually grown in Auckland and Kaiapoi and Christchurch. Culley's started off at the Clevedon Farmers Market. I've always had a passion for all things hot, and it was a bit of a hobby to turn up to Clevedon. And I was very lucky to be introduced to AT quite early on at the Clevedon Farmers Market through Helen that owns the market there. It was a really good introduction for Culley's because that's how we were introduced to the food show in Auckland through a subsidised stand called Auckland on the Menu.
First met Chris about 18 months ago after he'd done his first food show. He still had a day job at that point, but he had a fantastic product and he had huge dreams.
I had a bit of a problem, but it was a very good problem after the food show, was capacity and how to supply the demand to the market. From the food show, we were quite fortunate. We got quite a few significant contracts, so I really needed to upscale production. I was fortunate to be introduced through AT to the Food Bowl, which is an innovation hub in Auckland, which offered me not only equipment to produce the sauce, but some very good expertise in the food technology side. So it meant that I could very quickly upscale the company production to satisfy the orders that were coming through from contracts from the food show.
Like most businesses, Chris was looking for help in certain areas of his business. The main one we discussed at that point was getting his product more well known. So decided that a social media strategy would be a good idea, and I was able to get him access to a NZTE voucher to fund work with a social media strategist.
Through the NZTE voucher scheme, John has introduced me to that. Over the period I've been working with AT, we've been fortunate to have 2 vouchers. The first voucher was used for online presence, mainly in social media and the Culley's website, and secondly in the export capabilities. Been exporting into Australia, so we've been utilising the second voucher for export capabilities. So that's sort of giving me expertise in offshore markets, but primarily Australia.
Culley's is well known through the AT network, so now we're all looking out for opportunities for them.
Absolutely, I would recommend AT to other companies. I think it's really critical that they get a face-to-face meeting with one of the business managers, but I absolutely recommend them. They've been extremely supportive of Culley's over the last 3 years, and I couldn't be where we are now without their support.